You see this ceremony? We're at the World War II Memorial, and I think it's a graduation ceremony. I thought maybe it was the West Point because of all these military people getting their first
salute. At this
salute.
time, Major General Zolli will present Second Lieutenant Cooper his commissioning certificate. Second Lieutenant Diego Conroy is being commissioned as a Transportation Corps officer and will serve in the United States Army Reserve. He is receiving his bars from his parents, Sergeant Retired Donald and Marie Conroy.
See, Bard. I graduated from OCS, Officer Candidate School, up in when I went into the Navy. You know, you get 6 months up there and you become an officer if you had a degree. That was back 50 years ago. A long time, more than 50, 55 or something. So, you know, during Vietnam War. So this is always interesting to me anyway. I mean, I always said I've never had more responsibility again for the rest of my life after the Navy. As a kid, 22 years old. They give me like billion-dollar ships to drive around the South China Seas, and now I'm just a huckster. But it's fun. Yeah, it's important. That's why a lot of people make fun of the military. Man,
his first salute will be
where else can you get such
Donald
experience
Conroy.
with such responsibility at such a young age? Hi. Enough. Let's see if we get the other side. So you see the, yeah, there it is. Well, I really want to talk about the new state program I have. And it's something people who join Let's Go Help will also be a member of what's called Let's Go Help 2. And Let's Go Help 2 is where you join a state, you know, a group. We have groups by state, and it's just started. So we're just on the ground floor making this happen. And it's a place where people, you know, that are members will help each other along with me and my researchers or whatever to find what's in your state. Because this is where the majority of these programs are. They're at the state level. So it's not, you know, most of the programs are not like the IRS sending you out a check. Most of them is local state programs. So everything from daycare to fixing up your house to going to school to getting a better job. Really, these are all state and local programs. You know, maybe the money comes from the federal, but also what happens is that more states give more money for certain things with their state revenue. I mean, now we're talking about there's about 14 states that are talking about cutting unemployment, and there's other states talking about adding more to unemployment. So it's the philosophies and everything will differ by state. So who's in charge of what state? So it's going to matter, you know, what state you're in. I mean, for most of the programs it wouldn't. Most programs are in every state, but they're just, you apply for them at the state level. So that's what I'm trying to do. So Let's Go Help members. I mean, my goal was, actually, tell you the truth, for the last 50 years, I was hoping that every state would do this. Every state would have a single place where people could find out all the government programs to apply to in their state. And I don't think I'm going to live long enough to see the states do this by themselves. And they try in many ways, but you'll go there and you'll see, you know, a dozen programs or something when there's really 500 or more. And they just don't see them that way. See, what they see is from the bureaucratic level. So they say, okay, we set up a program, we'll do this. Well, see, what I see is different. One of my favorite stories, like the Urban Homesteading Act. Well, see, to me, I call that the house for $1. See, but they don't realize that. The people setting up the program, so they don't see it from your standpoint. So in studying these programs and helping people take advantage of these programs, I feel I'm able to see opportunities how people can use this stuff that weren't even intended for the program to solve that problem, but it does, and it's public money, so you could use it that way. So that's why I'm encouraging more people to sign up. And when you sign up for Let's Go Help, and that's $20 a month, and that's to keep the thing going and in business. And you could just sign up for 30 days and then crash out and download 10,000 reports, and and you'll get $10,000 worth, and you'll be happy. And don't give me any more money, and that's fine. The most important thing is that more people know about these programs. So I'm always trying to find ways, and that's why I need your help. I need other people to help me. I'm not one for building a big organization. I don't want to, have 100 people reporting to me, and oh boy, that sounds dreadful. And so, I'm trying to get people to do it themselves. So when you join, you find the state, and then just go back to your state, check it every couple of days, and help people. Or when you find a program that's in your state, hey, I should share this with other people. So go to the state, group in Let's Go Help too, and give a link to the website. And if you had experience applying to it, let them know what your experience was. Or if you see somebody there in your state that's looking for some help, do a little fishing around and say, hey, here's a website that I've used before. Maybe you could use this too. Or spend a minute or two trying to help somebody. Because if you do that, and help somebody else, you'll be surprised what a great feeling it is when somebody says, holy shit, this really helped me. Thank you so much. Man, I am so grateful and so blessed to have people tell me that almost every day. And that's why there's nothing more that I can do for the rest of my life, is trying to help people experience this and trying to help people, encourage other people to take advantage of it. It's not a zero-sum game. Everybody, that's the downside of capitalism. Everybody thinks that, for me to make more money, you have to make less. I don't see life that way. Sometimes that is true, but it doesn't feel good anyway. So, just think, if you're able to make more people happy in the world, that's a world that you live in, where more people are happy. If you have to go out, that's why these rich people want to live in gated communities, and I think that's stupid. Why do you want to live somewhere where you have to put up gates and worry about people stealing from? No. Don't you want your neighbors to be happy? Then that creates a happy environment. That's why I put love in the title. Now, of course, everybody's not going to love your ass for everything you do. That's impossible. And we don't have love to give 24 hours a day. But if we keep trying, I think that's the key. What you have to do is just keep trying to do anything you're doing with some love behind it. And that's why if it's not strictly with money, then you can put more money. If you're counting every penny and worrying about getting screwed, that's a little tough life. Because you're going to get screwed no matter what you do. Maybe not as much, but that's part of life. It's sort of like, you may get cancer. You have no control over that. You have some, but certainly not a lot. And so that's with life. But how you live day to day is more, what is your heart doing that day? This is why I'm into hearts now. And, did I tell you I'm starting a new clothing line? Let'sGoClothes.com. By next week I should have it up, and it'll be clothing with hearts. So it's wear your heart. That's what it is. We should all wear our hearts, because then that's what's lovable about us. Is our heart. Not much of anything else. May be admired for some reason or other, but not like your heart could be admired. And that's why if you give your heart more, and that's why I hope the Let's Go Help too is a place that we all could go and help each other and give more of our heart to other people, and whatever it is. It doesn't matter if it works or not. No, I don't know. I answer hundreds and hundreds of questions all the time, and everyone doesn't work, that's okay. It's the point that you try, and that other person feels that someone tried to help them. That's what we want. Just to try, not screw you. I got to make my own money. And that how do we share our hearts more with each other? And that's what I hope Let's Go Help too. So if you join Let's Go Help, you'll get a notice about you'll get a link to also be part of Let's Go Help too. Now, Let's Go Help is where I personally answer questions. So what I do there is when you start a discussion on Let's Go Help, then it may take me a day or two to get the answer to you, because I answer everyone personally, and I will answer your question, give you the best links I could think of, and then if that doesn't work, you come back and ask me another question. Believe me, I have absolutely nothing better to do in my life than to see if I know something that could help improve your life. I mean, what are we all here for? There's nothing. just crazy that there should be any other reason. I mean, sure, we have to take care of ourselves first, and that's the other thing. Man, if you can't take care of yourself, it's hard to take care of anybody else. So take care of yourself first, and then start helping other people. But if you're hurting, it's hard. Sometimes it's nice to help other people, because then you don't have to think about your own trouble. So I mean, that's why. I mean, if you're really struggling, and go volunteer a day a week somewhere helping other people, so you get a perspective on your own troubles and see another way. Sometimes you're beating your head against the wall. You got to stop beating it, and try something else. And that's what I try to do in helping people. Okay, if this doesn't work, let's try another one, because we may have something in our mind. I applied last time for $50 off my internet. Good. Yeah, that's a better program that just finally got instituted. That's what happens. See, they advertise these programs, they pass along everybody, then they forget about them until they don't advertise them, and they go unused, so to speak. So great. So $50 you got. That's so great. So now you go to your website. If you're a member of Let's Go Help, go over to Let's Go Help too. The link. If you don't have the link, you go on Let's Go Help in the Facebook on top under guides. There's a link under guides to go to Let's Go Help too, and go to your state, sign up for your state, and tell people about that $50 off on your internet. Wow, because it's probably a separate place to apply in your state than it is other states. See, it is a national program, but it's a separate place to apply on each of these things. So that's important to do. And by helping other people, I Just Call Me. Happy birthday. Oh, Beverly, I Just Call Me. What's that? I Just Call Me. Don't know what that is. Can someone help me? Housing grant resources in California. Yeah, if you're a member, go over there. If you're not a member, here's some places to start. It is HUD, HUD.gov, and look for counselors. Now, counselors will be, you'll go in there, HUD.gov, see a big map of the United States, you press on California, and there'll be 300 nonprofit organizations that help you get a house in California. That's all they do. And another one is neighborworks.org. Neighborworks.org. That's another national nonprofit organization that helps people who don't have much money get houses, okay? So that's what you have to start learning about. I encourage everyone to join our Facebook group and help. Well, it's helping us, it's helping you, it's helping other people. How do we do this? And how do we do it without being selfish? It's hard to not be selfish. That's why I like talking about it. I don't really do all this myself because it's really hard to do. And that's the truth. I mean, we all tell everybody else how to lose weight and do all this thing, but we don't do it ourselves because it's hard. So that's what's so nice about having a place, or that's what's so nice about giving advice. I love giving advice because I hear what I really believe, because it is hard. It is hard to follow the things that are important to do, and I love hearing what I believe, and that's what giving help does. It helps you, I should do more of that. That sounds important. We have a great administrative help here. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Hello from Minnesota. Oh, I just hear what are they doing? They're getting rid of some of the cops giving tickets. I mean, that seems, like a logical thing. I don't know where in Minnesota, but all the traffic tickets are going to be given by not people with a gun. That's where most of the problems have. People with a gun comes up to give a traffic ticket, and then who the hell knows what happens after that. Well, if people didn't have guns to give traffic tickets, maybe things would be changed. I don't know, but it certainly sounds like something to try. And that's the important thing. We don't really know what works until we try. So you have to get out there and try a whole lot to do. And now I'm going on my walk. It's my wife's birthday, either today or tomorrow. I forget exactly which way, because it's right after mine. I don't know if it's the 15th and 16th. I get screwed up all the time. And so, but I'm going to continue my walk, and in about 20 minutes I'm going to come back and tell you how you can get a $10,000 grant direct from your congressman. How your congressman will write a law to give you a grant. That's right. It's amazing. It's a brand new thing that just came in to place this year. I'm going to talk about it in about 20 minutes. So keep an eye on. If you're not around, don't worry. You could watch it later. But I want to keep walking. It's a beautiful day, and I'll show you the ceremony here again. Oh, another thing I forgot. I'm going to give away 10 $1,000 grants to people. And that's going to be up on just the members. So this is for helping me, with the states and all this stuff, for helping other people. So I'm going to give 10 $1,000 grants to members. And we're going to have a contest. You send in a story. It's going to be up on, Facebook group. And of course in the Let's Go Help 2 group too. So keep an eye on that. We're going to give out 10 $1,000 grants, to people. Have a good story to help people or help themselves they need or whatever. Okay. So keep track. I'll be back soon. But let me show you. Let me see a little more of this. What's going on over here? This is actually a local university. It must be the ROTC people or something like that, because all these people are getting congratulations from other military people. Yeah, it is a beautiful day here. Hi, Tamara.
Rendering his first salute is Sergeant Tyler Mascarello.
Neighborworks.org is the second. So HUD.gov and neighborworks.org.
At this time, Major General Shawley will
Tamara, send me an email. Let's Go Free Radio at Gmail, okay? Boy, nothing better than this, huh? Oh, there's somebody. There's a woman. Oh, she's given the award. Good, we have a woman.
Second Lieutenant Kayla Hart is being commissioned into the best branch in the United States Army, the Engineer Corps, and will serve in the Army Reserve.
See, I was in the Navy Reserve, and I was retired as a lieutenant.
She's receiving her bars from her parents, Staff Sergeant Retired Kevin Hart and Cheryl Hart.
Oh, the parents give the award, huh? That's neat. See, a lot of ladies now in the military. Neat stuff. See, look at their parents give the bars to them. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to talk about the grants, personal grants from Congress.